This PowerPoint presentation will talk you through the first assignment of the semester, which requires you to analyze and evaluate 2 infographics. The first thing I want you to do is download and rename the document as shown in the green box, your last name, analysis, V1. You will submit this document for a potential total of 5 points. This assignment, it's what we call a diagnostic. I just want to see a sample of your writing to nip any potential problems in the bud. I grade it very gently, though not everyone gets the full 5 points. Now, it's critical, so listen carefully, that you read the handbook sections required by this assignment and that you write a memo, not an essay, using the template on the last pages of the assignment document. The figure in your handbook shows you what a memo looks and reads like. Your memo will need to touch on 2 major points. First, which infographic is, in your opinion, better? Second, why? You may evaluate the infographics on content, design, general interest, persuasion, learning. You may add other categories of criteria if you wish. You should discuss at least 2 of those I've just mentioned in your memo. If I see that you're having trouble with writing on the level I expect in this course, I may refer you to the Writing Center or the English Language Institute for assistance. Once you've downloaded and renamed the document correctly, look carefully at both of the infographics, enlarging your view of the document or finding the original versions online so that you can see their details. You'll see that both infographics ask and then attempt to answer a question. Are you persuaded that their answers are valid? Having looked at both of the infographics, you now can form an opinion about the purpose, design, content, and effectiveness of each. Which do you like better, and why? Do you know or believe something new after studying either of them? You'll need to organize your ideas carefully in your memo, and at least 2 options are readily available. You can discuss the infographics one at a time on the basis of each of your criteria, or you can discuss your criteria one at a time and mention examples from both of the infographics. You might want to list your ideas in logical categories before you start to write the memo. Also, don't worry about which one is better, in my opinion. I don't care which one you prefer, as long as you provide reasons for your opinion and state them in an organized, professional, grammatical manner in memo format. Your textbook provides a good example of a short memo on page 344 and also provides important information about contents of memos and other documents under correspondence, including a few words about proper tone, good beginnings and endings, and organization patterns. Note that I want you to use a direct organizational pattern in this memo, see page 109, because I have no strong opinion about your choice of infographic. If you thought that I did, or that I might disagree with you, then you might want to use an indirect pattern, but that's not the case here. This is what the template looks like, just so there's no confusion. Understand that you will delete wording that I have between the small brackets and insert the correct information for your assignment, like this. Notice that you have to remove the brackets as well. Any template you use that provides brackets, you delete the brackets when you put your information in. As your textbook will tell you, your introduction must set the context for the memo, state its contents, and even summarize its conclusion. In technical writing, what we call the bottom line, the conclusion, frequently goes on top. The intro could be as short as 3 sentences, each one accomplishing one of the tasks in the order in which I've listed and described them. Your formal conclusion section at the end of the memo will be a bit longer than the 1-sentence summary of it that you have in the intro. possibly 2 or 3 sentences stating which infographic you think is better than the other and why. Then you just stop. No need for a gradual or gracious ending such as you would have in a letter or in an essay. Remember, this is a memo. Remember that you'll submit your memo by email and be sure to meet the deadline set by the calendar. Also remember, you're likely to get a good grade on this assignment if you simply provide all the content I've asked for, organize it well, write in a professional tone and correct memo format, and use good grammar and sentence structure. So relax and happy writing.